Well, Strawberry Fields was one of Lennon's songs. It just had a nice ring to it. We grew strawberries. We were out in the field. My wife and I were never hippies. In fact, having been a soldier in Vietnam, I was kind of an anti-hippie kind of a guy, but I liked the Beatles songs. They had a nice ring. We've been running this greenhouse business since 1976, so this is a 38th year of business here. My wife went to high school here. Well, we were just friends at the time, and she invited me to come to Kodiak and visit. And so I came, and it was like love at first sight here for the island for me. I was struck by the fact that there wasn't any landscaping going on. Everybody had crab pots in the front of their homes and junk vehicles, and there was no landscaping at all. People were mostly just interested in their houseplants inside of their house. We changed over from a houseplant operation to growing bedding plants for local gardeners. It was a pioneer venture to keep growing things and make the things available for people here locally. But because there were a few successful gardeners around, it seemed to me that it would be something that worked. It wasn't always rewarding in the beginning. It was weren't a lot of customers, weren't a lot of interest in it, but that finally changed over time. And my wife and I will probably work 12-hour days for at least 3 months. The farmers market in the last 2 years has been quite a phenomenal hit. So within the last 2 years, there are over 50 new greenhouses in the community. It's changed everything. Organic has always been a big drawing card for people, but locally grown is even more important to a consumer. They want to have stuff that's locally grown. They want to know where this stuff came from. And it's a community thing. When you go to the farmers market, you'll see a couple hundred people there, and it's a neat little community event actually. But it is a challenge to grow here. Last year was probably one of the toughest years we went through. The snow was so high, it literally covered the whole greenhouse. My grandson walked from one side of the greenhouse to the other, just walked right over it because there was so much snow. This year was just the opposite. There was no snow at all when I began the operation. One year after another, it's never the same. It's always a challenge. I get a lot of satisfaction in seeing things grow. I like starting the seeds and watching them germinate and watching them come on. It's always fascinating to me. I don't think I'll ever lose my fascination with growing things. It's raining out.